Religion needs to be modernized, both in terms of ideology, including attitudes toward religion and life, and in terms of the customs and cultural practices of the community, which need to leave behind the old ideas of the recent past and integrate them into modern civilization. However, the secularization of religion means the complete rejection of religion. This short video will argue that while the surrounding Muslim societies need modern education, such as science and mathematics, they also need to provide adequate religious education for Muslim youth to protect them from secular influences. There is no denying that the secularization of modern society is a good thing, which safeguards the interest of non-believers and the interest of believers. The secularization of education allows everyone to go to school and helps all people to integrate into modern society, among other things. On the other hand, Muslim parents want their children to do well in secular schools because it is crucial to their future. But good grades means that children do not have much time to learn about Islamic culture. The vast majority of public schools have no religious curriculum. Religious dress and speech about religion are strictly prohibited. Nothing related to religion is allowed in school. All of this results in young Muslims in secular schools not learning about Islamic culture. It is impossible for people to love a culture that they know nothing about. These young Muslims are strongly influenced by secular education and are convinced of so-called atheism. Some have even given up their Muslim identity because they have lost their respect and fear of Islam and God as Muslims. The essential thing in a child's life is shaping values that determine who they will become, and religious and secular cultures are in a stage of incompatibility because of their different values. The ideological basis of secularism is individualism, liberalism, scientism, and rationalism. Some secularist thinkers believe that having a meaningful life does not require belief in the lofty goals of Allah, the afterlife, and the Creator, and they preach atheism. While in Islam, people believe in the existence of Allah and an afterlife. This world is considered to be the dwelling of the hereafter. According to the Quran and the Sunnah, man's life in the material world is a test of God, and its ultimate goal is to attain a life of eternal happiness. These two very different concepts are reflected in the educational initiation of children and can have a powerful effect on Muslim children. It is challenging to ensure that Muslims who have been educated in a secular manner will firmly choose Islam when the secular culture preaches atheism, and their childhood perception that all things are not but God will conflict. The vast majority of secular schools have a principle of separating religion from public education. Nothing about religion is allowed in schools, and this principle has primarily contributed to conflict between Muslim and non-Muslim students and teachers. 2019, a high school in China's Hainan province, at the behest of the city's political and legal committee, turned away students who wear hijab and were not allowed to attend class without removing them. It is unfair that these students are denied the opportunity to learn simply because of their religious practices. However, in the eyes of non-Muslims, these students wearing the hijab to school appear unique and disruptive to others. This situation leads to the division of the students into two opposing groups with different perceptions, each feeling that the other is special, which can easily lead to many unnecessary conflicts. This shows that secular education has eroded the entire Muslim community, and many Muslims are aware of this problem but do not know how to change it. The truth is that secular education by its very nature has separated religion from all aspects of society and weakened its existence. Traditional religion has been subjected to modern shocks, and secularization has affected every part of Muslim society. And what religion needs to do is to adjust its place and function. Religion needs to be modernized, both in terms of ideology, including attitudes toward religion and life, and in terms of the customs and cultural practices of the community, which need to leave behind the old ideas of the recent past and integrate them into modern civilization. However, the secularization of religion means the complete rejection of religion. Muslim society must not altogether reject secularization, but they must also be careful not to be entirely eroded by it.